Hello everybody, D-Mod, Gmod here, and welcome back to some more Super Mario RPG, Legend of the Seven Stars. In the last episode, we went off to Fort Bowser, one of his typical kidnappings. Seriously, how often does it happen? It's probably a new world record at this point. And everything was going pretty well. We defeated Bowser, defeated his minions, and everything was going pretty well until a giant sword came out of the sky and launched us from crashing into the castle all the way back over here to our house, conveniently. And now, we must go forward to the Mushroom Kingdom to find out how we can get inside Bowser's castle, because that sword managed to flap its lips hard enough to destroy an entire bridge. And this all probably sounds like a really weird dream, but nope, it actually happened. That being said though, let's get going. Alrighty here, so once you're all done with Toad's business over here, you unlock the first kind of real area of the game, and that is Mushroom Way here. So that being said, let's go ahead and make our way through it. Ho-ho! Here we are, first area of the game for reals, Mushroom Way. Mushroom Way has some pretty standard enemies, and of course we have to open up the Mario game with some Goombas here. Goombas are the most basic enemy that you'll pretty much ever find in the entire game. Very simple enemies, they're just called Goombas, they don't really have anything special about them. Just punch their lights out and you'll be fine, like so. And right there, you want to block right as they do their bite in your animation. Every attack's animation, while every move has kind of a similar timing after once the actual attack comes out to block it. You do want to pay attention to all the moves though, because they do differ from blocking timings a little bit on each one of them. However, this is our first real battle here, and our first real battle gives us some experience points, which, as you can imagine, experience points is what you get for, defeating enemies, and by getting enough of it, you will level up like any good old RPG. In fact, this game kind of set the rules for a lot of RPGs. I'm not saying it was the first ever RPG ever, or created the genre or anything, but for Mario RPGs, it pretty much has all your typical RPG elements into it. So if you're used to playing role-playing games, you'll definitely feel right at home here. Gonna block this once again here, and I took 0 damage, not bad. And there you go, nice and simple. And let's keep it on moving, shall we? Toad looks like he's having the time of his life over there, so we should probably go ahead and help him, shall we? And over here we got another new enemy. This is, believe it or not, this is not a paratrooper. This is before paratroopers were a thing. This is Sky Troopas. Yeah, the much more cooler Sky Troopa to the not so cool paratrooper, I guess. Sky Troopers here, they work a little bit differently than Goomba, because this is our first enemy here that actually has some sort of resistance here. As you can see, my punches are not doing all that much damage to it, because these guys are pretty good at taking melee attacks like this. However, what happens if you jump on a Koopa shell? Well, if you played a Mario game, you probably know what happens. As you can see, it does on a massive amounts of damage. And this is one of the really cool things about this game, is that it implements ways to attack enemies that are kind of familiar to the actual Mario games, but inside an RPG format. It's actually a really cool detail I like a lot. That being said though, if you don't want to go ahead and use up all your flower points, 2 punches will take care of them, no problem. And there you go. And over here, yet another new mechanic. Seriously, you're going to be seeing a lot of these early on because, it's the start of an RPG. These here, coin blocks, just like a real Mario game. You just jump underneath them and you get yourself some coins. Small coins are worth 1 and big coins are worth 5. So keep that in mind whenever you see coins around. And this game has plenty and plenty of cash. You're not really ever going to have to worry about running out of money here, so don't sweat it too much. Just pick up the coins you see along the way, fight some enemies here and there, and you should probably be finding your funds department for quite some time. That being said though, Toad's probably getting sick of me just walking over here, so let's go help him. And wow, only 2 Goombas? Come on, Toad. I know you're unarmed and everything, but I'm just punching these things. Surely you can fight back, right? Ah, well. That's what we're here for, after all. Gotta be the big star hero. And there we go. Another 2 XP points, nice and simple. Whew, my life is flashing before my eyes for a second there. Here's a little something in return. And by helping him, we get ourselves a free honey syrup, which is a new item. Honey syrup here. Let's go ahead and go over this because this is kind of important. The honey syrup is kind of the opposite of the mushroom, where it heals 10 FP instead of HP. When I say FP, I mean flower points, by the way. You can just call them flowers, you can just call them PP, whatever. Basically, your power points. And honey syrup will heal up 10, so very handy item to have. However, I'm gonna be saving it for now. We got 7 left. We should be fine. Let's keep going on forward. And over here, this is where you're gonna start seeing some interesting stuff known as platforming. Ooh, spooky. But yeah, this game is a platformer and an RPG, kind of fitting in that Mario into the, the RPG elements. As by jumping onto these flowers, you'll be able to reach new heights. And this purple flower that I was just on isn't really going to be doing too much for you. However, there's a red one we also saw, and that one's the interesting one. Alright, here we go. So this guy's having the time of his life spinning here, and oh, he almost got me. And he just goes back into his hiding. This guy here, he's just gonna try and surprise attack you. However, it's kind of just funny watching him just go back and forth. Whoa, oh, you almost got me that time. That being said, this game was on this red flower, and I like red flowers, dang it, so I want it. Now, when it comes to fighting enemy encounters, for the first little bit, I'm going to be showing pretty much all of the ones that we have. However, over time, I'll probably start cutting them out since, you know, once you see an enemy once or twice or 10 times, you kind of have an idea how to fight it from that point forward. So, if it's not that important of a fight, I'll probably start cutting them off. That being said, though, red flower here, we grabbed this thing, and as you can see, we are spinning. Whee! However, more importantly than, you know, besides just spinning and getting yourself a headache from spinning all the time, as you can see right there, and I actually managed to fall off into the Goomba. Wow, I was incredibly lucky. So yeah, standing on these red flowers will make you dizzy and you'll fall off. However, more importantly, and slash more coolly, I don't even know if coolly is a word, but it is now, I said so. Is that these red flowers will let you do some special platforming. So if we want to jump back onto it, and I am dead. Mario, get up. We have an adventure to go on forward. So these red flowers here will spin you around and change your direction. However, by jumping off of them at the right time, you'll get yourself a super hop and be able to access new areas you couldn't before, which is pretty handy. And over here, we have ourselves a flower box. And a flower box will make it so that it completely restores your FP. Actually, no, it'll give you plus 1 FP. My bad. I don't know why. I mixed up my definitions. It will give you plus 1 total FP that you can totally hold. So, very handy thing if you want to find them if you ever can. Because they're just, you know, handy. Who would complain about having more powerful moves, you know? Over here, we have another Goomba who tried to surprise me, but he missed. And then over here on the left side, or I guess the right side, Toad is having the time of his life once again, and you know what? We should probably help him, being the good guys we are. And one whole freaking Sky Trooper. Well, I got some bad news for you, buddy. I know how to jump. I'm Super Mario, dang it. Easiest fight ever. And once again, we saved Toad. Boy, that was a close call. Here's a token of my appreciation. And this time for saving Toad, you get you something even more powerful than a honey sip. You get yourself a flower tab. And do not worry, this does not give you a tab for buying flowers. What this more does, however, is something pretty cool, and this is, well, it will make it so that your FP will permanently raise by 1, and while this already sounds pretty good, it gets even better, because flower points here, or, well, flower tabs, whenever you use a flower tab, it will fully restore your FP upon using it. So if you have, say, 4 out of 11 FP like I do now, if I were to use it now, I would have 12 FP total, and I'll also restore all my FP back up to full. So a very good strategy is keeping them in just keeping them in spare, and whenever you get really low in FP and you need some of your special moves, to use it then. That being said, though, I'm gonna keep mine for now, and we're gonna keep on going after I click on these items. And, oh, you almost got me once again. Get ourselves a free mushroom block over there, which is our first time seeing one as well. However, you can probably imagine what that one does. It fully heals your HP. Very simple. Let's keep on going forward, though, shall we? Alright, looking so good. And oh, we got here a Lakitu over here. And oh god, the Spinies. I'm getting some flashbacks to the original Mario Bros. Game. This guy was terrifying in that game. Alright, want to keep dodging these. And actually, I should probably fight one of these to talk about something quickly. So let's go over here. So over here, we have ourselves some new enemies here. Spinies, or Spikies, my bad. Once again, one of those weird, quirky names. That's not quite the same, but it's technically different. So, you know, you gotta differentiate between the two. Spikies over here are special because these enemies have spikes, and this is going to be a mechanic that's very familiar to people who play Mario and Luigi, and also Paper Mario. Spiked enemies cannot be jumped on. You'll only hurt yourself if you jump onto them. However, we can, however, punch them. So, by punching them, you'll be able to deal with them no problem. And I didn't plan to block that, and I didn't block that. Holy crap, that did a lot of damage, actually. Blocking is pretty important, as you can see. You'll take lots of damage overall if you don't. And I failed to block once again. Okay, we should probably stop messing those up. I think I actually have to use a mushroom here. So yeah, there you go. Again, another lesson learned. Don't jump on spiky things. Having pain in the foot is definitely not a good idea. And here's another thing to talk about. Level up bonuses here. Every time you get enough XP, you will level up like any other good old RPG. However, when you level up, you'll get all your stats increased. Just, again, like pretty much any other RPG. You have 5 stats total to consider. You have HP, which is how much hit points you have before you get knocked out. Once you hit 0, you faint. You have attack, which will make it so you do more damage with your regular attacks. Or physical attacks, I should say, not regular attacks only. You have defense, which will be your resistance to said physical attacks from enemies. You have magic attack, which will make it so that you do more magical damage for your special moves that involve magic. And magic defense, which is your resistance for magical attacks. Very, very straightforward. However, what's also more interesting about level ups is this. You have yourself your level up bonuses here. And every time you level up, you get your choice of 3 of them. You have POW, which will raise your attack and defense. You have HP, which will raise your HP. Wow, go figure. And finally, Special, which will raise your magic attack and special, I almost said special defense like Pokemon. I meant magic defense. So overall, very, very simple. You can level up this however you feel like. And honestly, for the most part, you can kind of just go crazy with whatever you feel like. Because, like I said before, this game is not the hardest game in the world. So if you want to have some fun, just go all out attacking. while it may be somewhat hairy in some situations, it is perfectly fine going for a lot of attack. That being said, though, I think for my first one, I'm going to go for power. And there we go, some attack and defense bonus, not bad. So now that we fought those guys, I highly recommend over here, before you go forward, I recommend you... Never mind, I forgot. You actually heal up all your HP upon leveling up. So yeah, if this game wasn't already... Like, if I already wasn't hinting at the fact that this game was easy already, the fact that you get HP back every time you level up, I think that should say something. It's very, very forgiving of a game. And oh boy, what do we got over here? Hey, are you looking at me? My hair and I don't like you. Mario, you better be careful. He's definitely got a mean streak. I could help you, but I could also leave you, but you're kind of my friend, I think. But he's kind of scary. He's got a big hammer. Ah, let's go for it. Now you got my hammer again. You shouldn't have done that. And here we have ourselves our very first real boss battle, because Bowser doesn't count because you cannot defeat him, therefore not a boss. Hammer Bros. Hammer Bros here, they are kind of... Well, they're their first boss. They're definitely tougher than everything else we fought so far. They have 50 HP each, and they have their hammer to attack with. And my advice for taking these guys out nice and easy is to go crazy with your specials. 50 HP sounds like a lot, but once you're doing 37 damage like that, it'll go down really quickly. They have their one attacking move called Hammer Time, which I failed to block. I can block that one though, no problem. Alright, so we got one more jump over here. It should take you out. Nice and easy. And it's raining gold! I wish it was raining gold when I defeated my enemies. And he goes for a Valor Up. Interesting. I actually kind of forgot they have that move. Valor Up is an interesting thing where it'll raise your physical defense. So, he'll be taking less damage to these attacks now, especially now I don't have any special moves. So, you know what? I think I might... Yeah, I'll use my honey syrup now. Why not? Get all my FP back. Nice and easy. I'm gonna block that once again. As long as you block, these guys don't do too much damage. If you don't go block, though, they can rack up their damage kind of fast. As you can see, after the Valor Up, he's taking way less damage from my jump. So Valor Up is definitely something to consider. It's very, very helpful for the enemy. And for you, too, because you eventually will be able to use it yourself. Go for another jump, and one more should do it. Then can I block this Hammer Time? There you go. You want to block it after the animation ends, which is a little bit confusing, but you'll get used to it if you see it enough. Alright, Mr. MC Hammer, our fight here is over. In the next hit, I underestimated that. We'll keep it safe and finish it off with a jump. And there we go. Just like that, we've done our first boss battle. 6 XP, 20 coins, and a flower jar for our reward. Not bad. Thanks, Mario. I was running so fast, I wasn't watching where I was going. Bunch of games just ahead. We're almost there, Mario. Hey, where did this hammer come from? Oh, I don't know. Maybe one of the 1,000 hammers they threw at me. Jeez, I just don't know, Toad. Hey, you know what this is? It's a hammer. I think. I'm pretty sure. That's a Hammer Bros insignia on it. No one stands a chance against you and you womp them with this. That's a fun word, womp. And that being said, you never know. It might come in handy. We pick ourselves up a hammer. And look at Mario. Look how fascinated he looks. Look how, like, bedazzled he looks. You picked up a hammer. Not bad. Let's get a move on. I'll see you in Mushroom Kingdom. So now this hammer you picked up, you may be wondering, maybe it's an item we use in battle. Well, you wouldn't be too far from that, because in this game, Mario has equipment just like in any other RPG, and the hammer here is actually a piece of equipment you can give. It's a weapon, and as you can see, it gives him plus 10 attack just for having it on him, so why not? You know, I like hammers. It's a classic with Mario at this point. We should have a hammer on us. That being said, however, there's something kind of cool about the items in this game that not a lot of our other RPGs do, and I actually quite like it. And I'll demonstrate it right here. So here we are, ourselves a Spiny and a Sky Trooper, or Sky Troopa, whatever you want to call it. However, as you can see, when I go to attack this, I actually have the hammer equipped here. And that is because whenever you have a weapon equipped, it'll actually change your normal attack. It'll give you a different timing and everything for attacking with. So they're not just cosmetics, they're actual weapons that you actually use and have different effects. It's actually really cool, and I like it quite a bit. And as you can see, it is way more powerful than just punching things, which, you know, kind of makes sense. As you can see as well, the Sky Trooper also don't resist my punches, so we'll be able to take him out in one hit now. So yeah, having this hammer, pretty handy. That being said though, my rambling aside, that's a good demonstration of weapons for you. Pretty handy stuff, and I like it a lot, like I said. Like, I love games. I make it so, like, whatever you equip will actually change the effect of battles that aren't just, you know, they're just there for looking cool, you know? Like, they actually have an effect in battle. I like it a lot. That being said though, that mouthful aside, Mushroom Way has been made through. And over here's the Mushroom Kingdom. That wasn't too far away. Awesome. Let's check it out. And if that lovely little happy jingle hasn't singlets, we've made it into a happy first ever town. Welcome to the Mushroom Kingdom, which is, for being called a kingdom, it's actually quite a small place, honestly. Hey Mario, look what you're standing in. Ha, gotcha. Oh yeah, how do you like this? What if I jump onto you, huh? How do you like this, huh? How you feel? That's what I thought. That being said though, first town, how about we take a look around, shall we? I haven't seen Princess Toadstool lately. What? Bowser's got her again? I love how even the NPCs think that happens all the time. I love that. I love how they make fun of it. Let's barge into this home now, shall we? What do you guys gotta say? Grumph, chomp. I'll let you go to your dinner on your own, thank you. Hey Mario, my brother's waiting for you upstairs. Sounds interesting. We'll check it out in a second here, but first yeah, on my way, child, please, thank you. All I'll do is cook and clean. I'll leave you to it as well. Okay, let's see what this brother's all about. How you? Oh, hey kid, you having fun? Actually, it looks like fun. I'm gonna join you too. Oh, I can't jump as fast as you. This is cheating. Ah, dang, youth, always wasted on the youthful. Wish I can jump that fast. What are you jumping for anyways? Let's check it out. I clicked the wrong button. That's my menu. I meant to jump up onto the bed. There you go. Don't ask how I mixed up X and B, but I did. 1, 2, 3. Think if I practice enough, I'll jump as high as you, Mario? Yeah, right, kid. Don't need to be rude, Mario. Geez, you're supposed to be like the iconic mascot for kids everywhere. Yeah, sure, you can do it, kid. I believe in you. Oh, I may have started him on a wrong path. Yeah! I'm gonna go on top of you. Whoa! I've actually never done this before. Whee! Anyways, I'll leave the kid to it. I'm gonna get a headache if I keep going on to him. Let's keep on going forward. Hopefully that kid one day will be able to jump as high as me, and will also hopefully calm down at some point. What do you guys say? Hey, you see a crocodile around here? He talks like a mobster wannabe. I'm sure he's up to no good. Hey, wait a second. My wallet's gone. Well, you're probably never seeing it again, buddy. I'll pray for you. Let's check out what's over here next. Say, hey, Mario, guess what? Rennie isn't just a friend anymore. We're getting married. Aw, good for you guys. You know of a good wedding chapel? I do not. I don't think I've ever seen a wedding anything in Mario before. Who knows? Maybe that's foreshadowing. Maybe we'll get married in the future. That's a scary thought. Let's see. What else we got? Oh, yeah, over here. Whenever you see a building like this with a star in front of it, this is most likely the town inn pretty much everywhere you go. And by going to the inn, you can do a few things. As for starters, you can go, well, into the inn. Very simple. I know. However, you can also talk to the owner of the inn. Let's check it out. Why don't you crash for a while? It only costs you 3 coins. That's a steal in my books. Let's do it. 5 more minutes. No? Okay, let's keep the show rolling. So by going to an inn, you can actually sleep in at the inn, of course, and you will restore your HP and FP by doing so, like any other good RPG inn. Always handy to have, always nice to be around. They're just nice and handy. And they also have save points option inside the inns as well, so if you ever need to save your game, this is the place to do so. However, I'm not going to be bothering with that quite yet because I want to make sure I have, well, you know, my recording not messed up. And this Toad here looks awfully fishy, except he looks like he's playing something. What are you playing, my good friend? Oh, shut up. Wow. Okay, fine. My feelings are hurt. Dang. I just want to know what game you were playing. We could have played together. How rude. Anyways, that aside, over here, we got another building. This one with the mushroom in front of it is the item shop in pretty much every town you'll ever find. Mario, what a pleasant surprise. One of Frogger's grandchildren's running errands in town today. I haven't seen him, though. Oh, you're here to shop? What are you looking for? This here at the item shop. And the item shop is, well, pretty self-explanatory. You buy items at the shop. Wow, who could have guessed? That being said, though, let's go over the items he has here quickly. We have mushrooms, which you've already seen before, heals your HP. We have a honey syrup, which restores your flower points, which, again, we've already seen. You have a pick-me-up, which will revive down allies, which thankfully we haven't, you know, been downs before. And we also have no allies, and that means we have no friends, which is also pretty sad. But who knows, maybe in the future, we'll be able to get a pick-me-up. You have the ale juice over here, which will heal status problems during battle. You have the shirts. It's a shirt. Who could have guessed? You also have pants. It's a pair of pants. Who also could have guessed? These are armor, which you can equip onto your characters. You have jump shoes, which will make it so you can jump against any enemy in the entire game, which is kind of handy, but at the moment I think it's a little bit pricey. It's 30 coins, so I think I'll pass. And you have the antidote pin, which will prevent poison damage, which honestly I think is kind of unnecessary, mostly because you can just buy yourself some Able Juice and that will get rid of the poison, no problem. So, personally, I think the Antelope Pin is kind of a ripoff, especially for 28 coins, but it's something. That being said, though, I'm gonna buy a shirt, I'm gonna buy pants. Yes, a pants. And actually, one more thing before I should leave. You know, I hate to admit it, but I love this job. What are you looking for? Before we go further, I should probably mention as well that while you're inside the shop, this is something that's very convenient that I wish more games did, honestly, even today, is that you can actually equip your items while you're in the actual shop like this. And I'm going to be putting on these shirts. There you go. And unfortunately, as you can see, we also only have one armor slot, so we can't actually put on both of them even if we want to. Not to mention, apparently Mario cannot wear pants. He can only wear overalls. Very, very particular man, I know. So who knows, maybe these pair of pants are for someone else. We'll never know. That being said, I'm gonna go ahead and run around your shop now. What's down here? Hello? Does he have you locked you up down here? Does he feed you? What are you doing down here? I order you to stand before me. Sure. I now order you to jump. Yes, sir. We found something. In this world, there are things called hidden treasures. Use your awesome jumping ability to look for them. Well, thank you, kind sir. I was worried I was worried you were trapped here, but apparently you're just having fun down here, I guess. So yeah, hidden blocks. You can find tons of them around the entirety of the world, and even I have no idea where all of them are. There are so many of them. I'm going to try and grab as many as possible throughout this LP, but if I miss one, I apologize. Because they are absolutely everywhere in this game, and there's some of them are hidden really, really well. That being said, though, what do you got to say, Toad? A lot of creepy-looking thugs have been sneaking into town. Not on my watch. I'll trust you with my life, Toad Guard. What else we got over here? And oh, this kid's going really fast. Stop. I said stop. There you go. Mario, let's say you and I got hitched in a few years, okay? Just, give me some time to grow into my mother's wedding dress. I'm flattered? I hope my grandchild turns out to be just like the princess. With how hyperactive she's acting, I don't know if that's gonna work. Maybe she'll turn out more like Daisy, you never know. Actually, does this even exist at this point? I'm not too sure, actually. I'm gonna feel like an idiot for not knowing when the game released, but I don't know if Daisy's actually a thing at this point of the series. Ah, well. It's so nice to see our younglings having a good time. Seriously, all the kids here are hyperactive as frick. But it's good for them, you know? Gotta get out and be active while you're still young. That being said, now we've looked all around town, we've pretty much seen all there is to see. However, we got one more place left to go, and it's up here on these massive grand staircase. It is up here, and this building looks pretty important. That being said, though, before we go into here, there is something I should definitely mention, and there is a one-time secret thing you can get going into this door, and you can only get it the first time you come here. If you miss it, you cannot get it again. So, if I focus here and be quiet, pardon me. Here we go. Alright, heard the Chancellor awaits. We should probably go see him. So when you enter into this building here, you're gonna see Toad, and what you want to do once he's done talking is you want to run and jump onto him immediately. You'll see why in a second. Mario, there you are. I'll tell the Chancellor you're here. Oh, wait for you down the hallway. Alright, whenever you see him, get ready to run and make sure you land. I said land. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. Help. No, Toad, go back. I'm stuck. I don't want to go. You can't make me. No. The secret, I messed it up. So basically what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to jump on top of his head, and you use that to jump on top of the pillar that's above us right now, and up there is actually a hidden item block for a secret item. And I managed to mess it up, so I guess that means I have to reset. I'll be right back. Okay, I am back. Thankfully, Mushroom Way is not that far of, well, a ways, so we got over here pretty fast. That being said, though, let's try this again. I will jump on your head if you like it or not, Toad, I swear. Mar, there you are, the Chancellor's here. I'll wait for you down the hallway. Okay, here we go. This time for real. Here we go. There you go. You want to jump? Are you You have got to be kidding me. I had it. How did I mess that up? Okay, attempt number 3, apparently. Wow. Alright, I'm back. Third time's a charm. I'm aware the Chancellor's here. My name is Mario, and I'm here to jump on your head. Here we go. There you go. Can't mess this up. There you go. I thought I messed up for a third time. Holy crap. There we go. So now we're up here. You want to jump over here, jump again, and here we have something called a frog coin. I'll talk a little bit more about this in the future. However, I need to grab this now because, like I said, it's the only time in the entire game is that you can grab this now because this is the only time Toad walks through this hallway and gives you a platform to jump onto. So yeah, there you go. Third time's a charm, finally got it. Holy crap. I will admit though, that was kind of funny. That being said, now let's go see this Chancellor, shall we? Sir, Mario has arrived. Alright. And there's a lot of toads here. Let's check it out. Mario, thank goodness you're here. We heard an explosion or something at Bowser's Keep. It was so loud I almost dropped my spores. Excuse me? But where's the princess? She departed for your house hours ago. I fear the worst. Can Bowser somehow be behind all this? I transformed into Bowser himself. Spores alive! You're telling us that Bowser has abducted the princess again? Never mind. You'll be up to you to enter the keep and rescue Princess Toadstool. Because Mario's a master of defying gravity. Egad! The keep is unassailable? What awful powers at work here? Mario, her life is in your hands. Please save our dear princess. Oh, Mario, there's something important we need to discuss with you. The hammer you got. You've equipped it, right? I have indeed. You're all set for the journey? Shall I have Toad explain the process? Oh, crap! Actually, I didn't equip it because I had to reset. My bad. Yes, absolutely no need at all. I know what I'm doing. I see. Well then. Never forget to equip weapons and armor. Farewell, and good luck. Alright, it's time to be the heroes we are. It's time to go save the princess. Never mind. Mario! I almost forgot. It's meant to help you, but won't you take it along? And it gives us a free map. We got the map. Awesome. Mario! Ow! Forgive me, but I can't stop worrying about the princess. Go to the cellar and prepare for your journey. The Vault Guard shall assist you. Sounds handy. Let's go check it out. So now that we've gotten ourselves the map, how about we go ahead and check it out? By opening up your menu here, you can go down here and check out the map. And as you can see, here's the wonderful world of Super Mario RPG. It's a big old circle. Pretty cool looking circle at that. I don't know, something about these old art styles and like these old graphics. I don't know, I like them quite a bit. Maybe I'm just old school like that. I'm not that old though, I'm only 19. Anyways, that being said though, where's this vault he was talking about? I need all the gold I can find. Do you guard the vault? Mario, the Chancellor has sealed me in. Come, let me show you around. Finally, time to steal some gold. Time to embrace my inner Wario. Help yourself to the treasures. Oh, okay. I don't have to steal it. I can just take it. Cool. Over here, you get yourself some money. This is a coin. The small ones are worth 1, and the large ones are worth 10. I said they were worth 5 earlier. My bad. I mixed them up or something. I don't know how I mixed it up since those are the only 2 coins in the game, but my bad. This one's a 10. Alright. Thanks for the free 10 coins. Over here, this is a flower. The more you gather, the more flower points you'll have in battle. Find them. Very handy. Already talked about those though. And finally, this mushroom will restore your HP points and flower points. Unfortunately, mushrooms will you find as items only restore your HP. So beware. So yeah, a bunch of free stuff. Not bad. I'll gladly take it. Thank you, Toad. And why? I don't know what was happening there. I felt like I couldn't move left and right for whatever reason. These stairs are weird. I guess that's just something unique to them. All right. What's over here? We have a nice little fire. This looks nice and pretty. Who are you? The Vault Guard better not be goofing off while I'm cleaning the guest room. This is the guest room? Well, then, I mean, I guess it is a fancy Chancellor's building, so I guess it makes sense, but this is a fancy guest room. And before we go, how about we check out what's over here? I wonder what it could be. Believe it or not, over here is Toadstool's room itself. How about we go ahead and go snooping around, shall we? The princess hasn't returned yet. Can you imagine how the Chancellor must feel? We got a nice little bed over here. You know, it's nice and bouncy. Probably pretty fun. However, if you go over here to this chair and check it out, found Toadstool's question mark. Hey there, what do you think you're doing? I'll give you this in exchange. Just leave everything where it was. And we get a mushroom for our troubles. She's keeping me cornered. I can't leave. Help! She's trapping me. Ah, help! I'm just kidding. We can jump out of there. What's your favorite searching for other people's things? Who knows what that question mark could have been? It's up to your imagination. That being said, though, we should probably leave before we get in trouble for that. So let's head out. Come back here! Come back here! Well, that could have gone better. Oh no, the reptile stole my grandpa's coin! Oh boo! I can't cry. Big boys don't cry, but it's just not fair! What am I gonna do? Ah! Well, he's certainly crying, isn't he? Rain or shine, I shall fulfill my duty. Now these are some loyal toads. Okay, we should probably go help out this guy. He's crying in the middle of town. We should probably help him. Yes? Gee, you're soaking wet, aren't you? That would be because of you, my friend. I'm alright now, sorry. It sounded like a good cry. But why was I crying? There was some reason. Orkara asked me to buy some things for him in here. I walked into town, that croc stopped me. Oh yeah, he took it from me. He stole my coin. I chased him, but he's way too fast. Alright, let's see how you're gonna take care of that Bowser. I don't know why I messed with the text box so fast. I'm talking too fast. Let's see how you're gonna take care of that Bowser. I will beat him with a jump. Wow, he doesn't stand a chance. Wow, you're the Mario? I know all about you. You got more jumping in you than a box of frogs. I'm Mal from Tadpole Pond. I'm a frog, but can you believe it? I can't jump. Embarrassing, huh? How about it, Mario? Will help me catch that filthy thief? I could say no, but after seeing him cry like that, you know what? Sure thing. Let's help out. The young frog Mallow, who doesn't look at all like a frog, joins Mario in his quest. And out of nowhere in that catchy jingle, we actually have ourselves our first ever party member of the game, Mallow, who's a completely original character for this game. You don't see him anywhere else besides this game itself, so that's kind of cool. Original characters in a Mario game? Sign me up. That being said, however, I think this is a pretty good place to end things off for this episode. So that being said, thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed this episode of Super Mario RPG Legend of the 7 Stars. And in the next episode, I will stop rambling as much about tutorials, because at this point we're kind of getting near the end of the tutorial phase. So if you're getting a little tired of those, don't worry, it should be ending off pretty much next episode. And we will also, more importantly, go hunting for that croc who stole his coin. That one singular coin that is oh so important. That being said, hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time.